Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kathie J, and I am so excited. Denver, get very excited because the Mudra Dance Studio is having a beautiful event, and I brought them in because, for one, I've been a fan of them for years. I followed them on Instagram and social for years. So let's just get right to it so we can get more people in the community supporting them. Please welcome the owner of the Mudra Dance Studio. This is Namita. Thank you so much. And her daughter. Thank you so much. Eishita, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. You're the choreographer of the new show.
That's right.
Yeah, so I can't wait to hear all about it. Say the name of it.
Adyananta.
Adyananta. And we will learn all about it and what it is. But first, I want to start with you and the Mudra Dance Studio because, yeah, we have been trying to meet up for years, but I have been following you for years. You have helped so many people in the community learn to express themselves.
Well, thank you.
Tell me about it.
First, let me say namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I adore you. I've been following your changes in career and the different avenues you've been taking on.
You've been with me from the morning show, through the babies, through the old boyfriend. You've been with me.
Yes. So, and the whole Mr. Big thing
right.
that you had.
Now I have Mr. Efficient. When a girl grows up, she gets a Mr. Efficient. Yeah.
And the big gets pushed
yeah,
out.
right, yeah.
It's been a beautiful 32-year-long journey. And I just have to say that, to be honest with you, Colorado has given us the ability and the honor of being able to create this community and keep expanding it.
I love that.
The friendships, the relationships that we've created through this universal language of dance and music have created a family. And the family grows and becomes so beautifully colorful and diverse. And it's just been wonderful. And the fact that we survived a pandemic and have been able to recreate that and keep it going has been just a wonderful gift.
Were you a dancer growing up? Is that why you started the studio?
Yes. So I started when I was a little kid. My grandparents would play pots and pans to get me to eat because I would dance, and then at the end of a
they'd be
set,
like,
yeah, exactly. And that sounds so spoiled,
right? But no,
you know,
whatever.
It kind of created my foundation.
Right.
And my parents are both musically inclined and performers on stage with theater and everything. So it was in my blood.
Yep.
I came here in America at the age of 3 and got introduced to ballet and tap. And that was my first, introduction to dance. And actually, I performed in Chicago at the age of 4, and my choreographer was my mother. And
well, look at this. How this goes back around.
My mom didn't have, Indian training, but every Indian, woman and man kind of learns it through the movies and the cultural aspect.
Yes, it's huge. Yes.
All our celebrations are through dance and music.
Yes.
So I had that in me. So when I went back to India at the age of 9, I just got right into
You went
learning.
right in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, I learned Bharatnatyam for 4 years, and then I got into Kathak and fell in love with the form. And I found the most amazing guru, and my guru was so beautiful in his thought process of teaching. A lot of gurus have a tendency to stick to one form and want you to just be an expert at that.
Right.
Whereas my guru was like, we're going to learn everything. So whatever you want to learn, whether it's folk or you want to combine things, I'm going to get your foundation in Kathak, great, but then we're going to diversify.
That's how you teach.
Yes. And
yes,
that's
that's just from me watching you on social.
Yes.
That's just because I've seen you do so many different types of dance and stuff, but I just feel, I love how all types, all body sizes, all ages feel comfortable with you. So obviously you're starting with a foundation of learn these moves and then go.
Yes.
Grow to who you want to be.
Yes. And to me, that's what a human being should be.
Yeah.
You should be able to express yourself. You have the tools and get
You're-
the
yeah,
right
right,
tools.
right.
And once you have those tools,
Go
just
for
go
it.
out there and do it.
That's
Just
even like
have
in
fun.
writing. My one of my favorite professors in college always said you have to learn the rules before you can break the rules.
Absolutely.
And that went with the writing style
that's
for
such a
everything.
beautiful
You got to learn it to
comment.
break
Yeah, I
it,
love
you know?
that.
So
Yeah.
foundation is important before you can go crazy.
Absolutely.
So what does mudra stand for?
Mudra means expression.
Okay.
And the original classical expression is your hand. Mudras are, I'm so sorry. I'll take this off real quick. The different gestures of your hand. So we have like pataka, tripataka, ardhapataka, kartari mukhaha, mayurakya, ardhachandra, arala, shukatundakaha, mushtisha, shikraka, shikapitta, kataka mukhaha. So these are the different gestures with your hands that express different emotions when you're
Are they
telling
saying
your
hello?
story.
Are they saying sad? Are they saying
different?
all of
you
those?
use them in
All of-
different
so
ways.
it's sign language in addition to your body dancing.
Exactly. Like
Okay.
one of the choreographies
Tricky.
I choose.
I love that. Okay.
One of the choreographies in this show that we're doing where Eishita talks about happiness, and she uses this as her feature of happiness because it's like your heart is fluttering.
Right, like a
with
butterfly or
joy.
something. Right,
So,
light.
and that's what you use for Hansya.
Beautiful.
You use that as your mudra. So mudra means that. But for our studio, it means expression of your soul.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. We are speaking today with Namita, and we're going to get it right. I'm hearing the wrong word.
You got the I right, so that's all that matters.
and her daughter. Forgive me. But what I love, tell everyone the different types of dance, because just name off everything that you've taught, that you've teach.
Well, so like you said, foundationally, we are all trained in Kathak, so we teach that to everybody. Additionally, some folk styles that we teach are Bhangra. We also do Garba and Ras every once in a while. So it's not that we teach all of these styles every year. There's a handful of styles that we absolutely teach every year. That's Kathak, that's Bhangra, and then we do like a contemporary take on Kathak, so it's a more modern. But then on top of that, we like to throw in other random styles. We've done, like I said, Garba and Ras, which is another folk style. We've done a little bit of Manipuri before. We've done...
I feel like there was a hip hop move pushed into something.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Hip hop.
So I just think it's awesome. So
we've had a salsa teacher come and teach us a little bit before.
So I loved DJ Beds. He was a friend of mine, and his wife came in, and I just remember being like, how amazing that and I tried to get to that performance, but so many people, women, find you and find themselves in the process. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So tell me how you get, because I'm not flexible, but I would love to try to come and learn how to flutter. How do you get me loose? What happens when I come to Mudra Dance Studio?
You know, Kathie, everybody has these preconceived notions of themselves.
Yes.
And that's what we break down.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like, even on Saturday night, a firefighter tried to, dip me. And you should have heard. I mean, like, the tree was going to crack. There was no bending.
Yeah, but you'll slowly start moving.
Okay.
It's like a tree branch. You can't just suddenly
we meet
do
every
that.
week.
Yeah.
Your classes are every week,
Yes.
and
Every
beginner
Sunday.
level to
all levels.
I love that. So you as the choreographer, how is that? How do you have it from the beginning, and then everyone's skill level just rolls with it? How do you do a show? How do you do something this big?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I should clarify that we've got our school side, and then we also have our performing
Really?
side. Yes.
Okay, because I see, again, on social, I've seen when the school side has performed.
Yes.
Okay.
This is our professional
Oh,
level.
this is on a whole other level.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not a
forgive me.
recital.
This is not a recital.
No, it's not a recital.
Check.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our 9th production show, but our 38th original production show.
Okay, I'm with
So,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for clarifying
Yes,
that. Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
keep going. Okay.
So with the school, we do a performance every May, and so for that we all partake in choreographing. We don't just have one choreographer. Whoever teaches each class, and those are people that we have also chosen to teach after they've gotten to a certain level. But so we have a blend of choreography for that show.
Yes. Okay.
This show, for this production show, it's actually, the process has been a little different because for this show, we actually got all of our music composed just for this show. So
What?
it's never been
Original.
heard before music that's going to be played live at the show.
That's beautiful.
So for this,
How exciting.
Yeah.
Like that gives me
It's very
goosebumps.
exciting.
And they're
fresh,
all
fresh
cool.
music. Let's do it. Like
Yeah.
this is art.
Professional
Yeah.
musicians coming from all over the country to be a part of this ensemble.
Okay, okay.
So for this, the difference is that normally we listen to music, we hear a song that we feel connected to, and then choreography just kind of comes.
Yes.
For this, the music was composed and we had this concept in mind. And so I had to really sit with the music with each piece for a very long time until choreography started to come to me,
Yeah.
to flow. Yeah. And so so it took there was a little more pre-work in me trying to really connect with the music before just throwing choreography out.
I
at the
love that.
dancers.
I
And they've
love
taken
that.
it all really well also.
How
A
many
challenge
shows
to
have
them.
you been the choreographer for?
This is my first of the
Ooh, this is
Production
exciting.
production show. So the like
Right, you've been
company
doing it
production
since you were
show.
5. Yeah.
Right, right. So with the school, I've been choreographing for a long
Yes,
time. But
right.
for this production show, this is my first
This
year.
is beautiful. Okay, so Adyananta, it means like beginning to end. That I tell everyone the focus of where the show's going to go.
Adyananta is
Thank
a
you for
Sanskrit
saying the right
word.
way. Yes.
Yeah,
It's that N at the end. Right? Adyananta.
Adyananta is a Sanskrit word which means no beginning or end.
Okay.
But for our show, it actually means the end and then again.
Okay.
And basically, we are trying to contemplate transitions in lives because you're taught to think that an ending is a negative thing, which is not true.
right.
An ending is just a transition for a
Beginning
new
begins
beginning.
in the dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this was a concept that my co-producer, Aaron Templer, has been, ruminating with
Yeah, right.
for the past 6-7 years. And we were actually going to we were planning on having this production done in 2021, and then COVID kind of derailed everything. So that's where, and this was his baby. This was his thought process. So he brought the concept to us, and then the ball just kept, rolling, and all the pieces kind of came together. It's a huge puzzle, and all the pieces are extremely complicated, but it's all coming together.
Oh no, we need people to be there to make sure it comes together. We're all going to be right
Absolutely.
there.
I mean,
How's
yeah.
that working?
Yeah,
but
with all of the things that we're debuting, really, this is a premiere of a show. I mean, it's
so
never
cool.
been heard before music, never been seen before dance, never been seen before costumes. Like all of our new costumes, we just got. They went to India, got them. She designed them, got them created, made in India. I mean,
this is how many people are in the cast? How many dancers do we have?
we had
20.
Okay.
20
Oh,
dancers
that's great.
and 9 musicians.
And it's at 2
one-
hours with an
one
intermission.
poet.
What do we
Spoken
got?
word.
One
spoken
spoke
Yeah, she's
in the whole thing.
she's an award-winning poet. Laureate.
I did read that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Dominique.
pretty
so 30
cool.
total.
I'm sorry, what? 30 people.
total. 20 dancers, 9 musicians, 1 poet.
Spoken word.
Yeah.
This is
And then backstage help. Without them,
Yeah.
I thought you
without
said
them-
backstage hell.
Well, sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
So Namita, you've been describing so many types of dance, and I'm not familiar with any of them, but I mean, unfortunately, I have to go the stereotype of Bali dance, So could you
Bollywood, yeah.
describe what kind of dance will be in this show?
Eishita, you want to go or you want me to?
Sure. So in general, yes, a good way to describe it to somebody who is just looking for an understanding, Bollywood is a very general term. We don't
Right.
love using that term because really Bollywood dance doesn't have too many rules to it. So like it's very difficult to truly understand what that means when you've had enough exposure to Bollywood because like through, globalization of the style, it really has altered so much that it doesn't really mean too much
Gotcha.
of anything. However, I would say that we've taken, again, that Kathak foundation, and we really have just explored using our bodies in ways that we otherwise never really had. A good way to compare it is modern dance. In a lot of ways, the way
Yes.
that modern dance has learned to just express, that's what we've done. We've really just taken a very modern take on Kathak.
traditional foundation.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. No,
Yeah.
I'm still down,
Yeah.
but yes.
Yeah.
And it must be irritating because you are a professional dancer and then you have the Bollywood kind of, this is what we think you do. And you're
Yeah.
like, no, it's so much more than that.
Right.
So
Well,
it's kind of like TikTok dancing versus
Right.
real dancing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there you're like, so thanks for explaining that. But
Sure.
so as long as I have you and I'm asking you about culture and stuff, please explain the red dot.
Sure. So this is called a bindi. We call it bindi. Different areas of India call it various things, but so traditionally it has been used to signify different things. Largely and loosely, it's a form of a blessing, and so it's a way of
Almost like a kiss.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say. I mean, the red color used to represent being married.
Okay.
Because that's the color of matrimony.
Like stay off of this one kind of a
Yes,
thing.
well, sort of, but in a way, it is truly like men will have it. They'll put a powder,
Yes,
one
yes.
in the morning before they leave, as a way to feel protected, as their God is blessing them
Yes.
to go out and take on
Yes,
the world.
right.
Right.
Here's your armor.
Right.
Yes.
And for us, it's the decoration, but it's also our way of representing the cultural factor.
Yes.
And the third thing is to be blessed by each other. So we put it on each other.
You do?
So yeah.
I love that.
So yeah,
I love that.
it's our way of, like
yes,
being there for
yes,
each
right,
other.
right. Like who's got your back? I do.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. All right. So
On the foundation
Yes.
of Kathak, real quick, I
Yes,
just
yes.
wanted to just mention that Kathak means dancing a story. And that's why the classical form is very foundationally gripped to that factor, that we are telling a story through this traditional form with the contemporary twist and the modern features to it.
so Namita, what do you hope people walk away from feeling if this is their first time even seeing a show? What are you hoping?
Well, more than anything else, to realize that there is so much more to life than these stages that we talk about.
Right.
And to be able to contemplate on different levels, whether it's a personal loss or a personal feeling that you're going through, lost a job or lost a person or a friend,
Right,
whatever.
right. Grief.
Then the community factor.
Yes.
And right now we're going through so much in life.
Oh yeah.
And then the universe. So there's so many stages that you can look at it, so many different levels that you can think about and feel, and that's what you can kind
Right, just right. You just want
explore.
everyone walking away feeling a little tingly and thinking.
Yes.
Is that kind of it?
Yes, and
Exactly.
leaving with faith in humanity. That's huge,
that's-
because we are all basically beautiful creatures of this world, and we have so much more to give, and that's what you should be feeling.
Yeah. When you talk like that, it makes me do your flutter again. Yeah, it just makes me feel
Yeah,
like that
that
when you talk
happiness,
about that, when
yeah,
you say
yeah,
that. Okay,
yeah.
so, all right, so Denver, Adyananta, I said it right.
Yes, you
Okay,
did,
good.
you
Yes.
did.
So it's rhythm, it's movement, and it's connection, and it's going to be a beautiful show with the performers, the actual performers of the Mudra Dance Studio, which is so exciting. So you can get tickets right now, mudra2025.org.
Yes.
And there's 4 nights. Tell everyone about this.
There's 4 days, 5 shows.
Okay.
So Thursday, Friday evening. Saturday we have a matinee show and then an evening show, and then Sunday again a matinee show.
Yes.
So 5 opportunities to come and see us. So really, everyone should make it at some point.
Right,
We have enough space for all of Denver.
So I have to ask really fast before, because when it comes to dance, it is such a beautiful expression, but so many of us are rigid, very, like we just stand in the corner. So is that your yoga? Is that your meditation, or do you do other workout on top of that, or do you more meditation? Like, how do you stay grounded?
This is purely my meditation. I
This
don't
is it.
meditate outside of this.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Me
I
too.
mean, and we talk
Plus,
about
you have
it.
a studio, so you could be there at 2 a.m. if you wanted to, right? And
Yes
get,
and
and
no.
get down.
We rent the space.
Oh, okay, okay. So yes. So that's
yes
a no.
and no. But it's not just us. We talk about it especially in our company and junior company all the time. That so many of us we can come to practice just with like the weight of the world
Yeah.
on our head in that moment. And we just always leave feeling lighter, always. Like whether that be largely because of the support we give each other, but also just like leaving it all out on the dance floor, getting to connect your mind to your body for a moment, and then not having to think while you're doing that, or being so focused on the dance movements that you get to forget about everything else. So largely meditative. I mean, a lot of us still work out outside of that, but for meditation, this is it.
What is it for you?
It's meditation,
Yep.
and the studio is my temple.
Yeah.
I'm spiritual, not religious. So for me, dance throughout my, 58 years of existence has been my go-to.
It does. It actually, and the way you're dancing, though, it almost is meditation on crack, because you are working out.
Yes.
You are also meditating. You're connecting with your body and a higher power. You're using music. Like, it's really, so I bet women must be kind of exhausted, but feeling wonderful. I mean, the transformation that you take them on, it has to be exciting. Back to the dance school part of it.
Right.
We hope so.
We
there are
really
men too,
push
though,
that.
by the way.
Yes.
We have men too.
I have seen men. I'm sorry to keep focusing on the women,
And
but
boys.
That's okay.
yes, right.
Yeah, no, women, I think that in general, I think it's, we get so used to not feeling confidence in, like you were saying, moving our body outside of the norm.
Yeah.
And so as soon as you like force someone to start exploring their body in that way, I think that builds confidence. And then, that's where then it starts to become that meditation factor, because you're connecting with your body in a new way.
It does transform people's perception of themselves.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
They do.
I see it in the videos.
Yeah.
Because you guys will have start to finish on the classes. Some of them, you have to follow them. Mudra Dance Studio. I really love. Okay. So, since I have you, and since we've been talking about dance, can you show me some dance moves?
Absolutely. And we actually brought one of our senior company members with Eishita to Suhani.
Excellent.
Ja is going to be here to help you learn that too.
Before I let you go, Namita and Eishita, I want you just please tell everyone why this is important to you and why they need to come.
You go first, then I'll go.
I think going back to the question you kind of asked about what we are hoping the audience will take from this, I think if anybody walks away from this show feeling like they at all had an emotional journey, an emotional connection, an emotional awakening would be great, then that is ideal. I mean, we are working so hard to connect to our own emotions, that if the audience can feel that through our dance, that's what I'm wanting. And so this is important to me, because feeling in touch with that emotion is important.
Yes.
And so being able to do that through other people, putting so much effort into something they love, I mean, why not enjoy that?
You got me giggly about it. All right. Namita.
For me, I also feel like this is our gift to Colorado as a thank you for all that they have given us to be able to have survived 32 years. Not just survived, thrived.
Yes.
And Colorado gave us that. And this is our way to say thank you. And if you can take that away with this feeling of, hey, we're a part of something that has created something beautiful, that everybody can go through that journey that Eishita just talked about, then we've accomplished that gift to you.
Yeah, just speaking with you, you've accomplished the gift. I just feel calm speaking with you. Mission accomplished, girls. Excellent job. Namaste.
Namaste.
So, Adyananta, right? Yes, Adyananta. Now, say it.
Adyananta.
I get that right. Okay, I get it right. All right. So like you said, 4 days, 5 shows. You can get all of the details at mudra2025.org. So we're gonna get all these mics away, and then we're gonna show me a little stuff. And yes,
awesome.
thank you for being here. And I can't wait to see you on stage. Go see it. MudraDance2025.org.
Kathie J.